Okay. What's up, everybody? Just getting things kicked off. Lower this a bit. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's get started. I'll do some pay the bills in a second. Let's just get things started first. Sorry, just got some snacks here. I'm not sorry, but you know. Anywho, go Spurs, go. Okay. So what was I doing last time? Yeah, okay. I can still level up some more. Because honestly, I think I really need to. That, that. I do kind of feel bad for the. Oh, cool. That's leveled up right away. Nice. I do kind of feel bad for the whenever we fight a sleeping enemy because like literally minding their own business. I can't even lie. I feel bad about that. Have I ever noticed these before? I don't think anybody's watching just yet. So might as well do a training montage because I think everybody's busy. Because everyone in San Antonio is getting ready for the Spurs game tonight, so that's why I made the Go Spurs Go joke. Which actually wasn't a joke. I actually legitimately want them to win. I am a diehard Spurs fan, as many of you know. I wonder if that's some kind of like plot kind of actual thing, like where like they like legitimately like there are flocks that do that, like some will like maybe ostriches or something, like some will sleep while the rest of the one stays awake while everyone else sleeps or something like that. One that's not like a legit ostrich thing or any kind of like large bird. I'm more than positive some animals do that, where like one animal like keeps watch. I just realized something. I didn't check my. Oh, I haven't checked like my sound stuff in a while because I was looking up like. Yeah, sound mixer options. I just want to see where my microphone's at. It's a little low. Turn it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. That's much better. No, then y'all can hear me. Of course, and again, I mean, the music's again like the fact that the music's loud now. I really want to go back and play Suikoden with the louder music. And now that I know more about what I'm doing, oh, maybe I'll do that for when the anime comes out. Cause that's still my plan to like start a Patreon when that anime comes out. Or maybe I'll just start like recording stuff for it, and then whenever I have the Patreon. Oh, they both leveled up. Lars is gonna be so OP by the time I'm done out of here. Where's everybody at? Okay, Balthier, you need to step it up, bro. Iron Carapace. You know, I hardly ever use these, so let me just use a potion. The Knot of Rust does something. I can't remember what. Like I think when you use it on a certain enemy, it does something. This is kind of like where we came in. It's near where we came in. Ash, you can use magic, can't you? You sure can. Dang, he was just going in on Ash. What the heck? Well, since everybody's busy, this would be a good training montage day. I think I said that already. Okay, we got Balthier leveled up now. He can't use any... No, he can't. Okay. Should have used Larsa. Apparently he's got like this ton of magic. Just kind of just chilling around. Aw. Man, it's way more fun when there's a chat. Oh well. I shouldn't be greedy. I've had like so many streams with like constant chats. I cannot be like throwing a temper tantrum, which I'm not. It's just like I miss when everyone's here. Dang. But, you know what, it's been about 10 minutes or so. I think I actually will save here. And we can do some Gotta Pay the Bill stuff. And I haven't filmed any reactions in 2 weeks, I realized. And I didn't even realize that until today. But first, Gotta Pay the Bills. More from Expo added the voice of Lady from the Devil May Cry Netflix series onto the cast, so she will be in town. Can't remember her name off the top of my head. Wait, I wrote it down. I mean, I have it down somewhere. Here we go. No, it's not there. Here it is. Scout Taylor Compton, that's what her name. I knew it was Scout something, but I couldn't remember. I didn't want to say it, mess it up. Scout Taylor Compton will be joining More Phenomenal Expo. Me, Ted, and Jose will be back at SpaceCon. Full Circle for Mercedes Martinez versus Simply Luscious, May 30th. SpaceCon. RCW. Legend of the White Dragon. And little old me. I'll be at More Phenomenal as well. Yay. Alright. Back to it. And I'm probably will be filming some reactions tonight/tomorrow, and they'll be up hopefully. If none go up tonight, then some will be up hopefully tomorrow. Still working on the times of when all that's going to happen, but I swear to God, if one of y'all slips in that trap, I'm losing my ish. Okay. Cool thing is I'm also getting a whole bunch of licensing points. Sorry. The fact that they came flocking over here is hilarious. Okay. It'd be really hilarious if the beast hunt I did over here in this area came back like after I clear out, because like that one hunt was like specifically clear out the woo in order for that thing to appear. It'd be hilarious if I cleared out the woo again and like another one appeared for like no reason. And, like it's not even just like a regular enemy. Like you don't even really get nothing for it. Man, that's like Dark Souls level evil. Oh. Do I already have one of those? Yep. I have 4. Dang. What's up? Water Bat, aka Bat Scorpion. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're dealing with today. Everyone else is busy. My usual crowd. I know you're a friend of mine, Artemis. She is hanging out with her mom for her mom. Happy birthday to her mom, by the way. She won't be joining today. So it's just me by my lonesome. So I decided to make this a training montage because welcome in. So I do need to level up some of the characters anyway, because like I didn't realize that in the next area we're all kind of under leveled. So where's everybody at? I gotta get everyone a little higher than where they are now. Indeed. Okay, nobody respawned. I thought they would respawn. Respawned as in they come back, and then respawned as in when you reply to someone. I love how like both of those were. Whenever I say that, I get like thrown off as to why? Giant snake. Was there something at the beginning of this area that I'm forgetting about? Or am I making that up in my head? Oh, okay. Have fun at your karate class. That way, when you write your next story about Koba, you use like your actual training. As part of her motif. So the phrase "Don't you hate it when a giant snake just randomly appears" I'm sure has some kind of innuendo in it that I just can't figure out right now. Why is his match just so strong? Like, what is with this kid? You got the touch! You got the power! Yeah! Yeah, that's like one of my favorite songs of all time. I think of two scenes, of course. Actually, I think of three scenes when I hear that song. There's of course the original when it first played. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. And then there's when Rodimus gets the Matrix and Rise, Rodimus Prime. Optimus, this is the end of the road, Galvatron. And then he throws Galvatron out of Unicron. And then, in the Return of Optimus Prime, when he uses it, and he says, "Now, light our darkest hour." Which, by the way, the reason Optimus came back was because so many kids were like crying at the end of that movie, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Well, not hilarious in terms of the kids crying, because I was absolutely one of the kids who were crying, but in terms of that's why they had to bring him back. It's like, yep, we shouldn't have done that. I never like it when any kind of media thinks that to introduce new characters you have to kill off old ones. I don't like that. I don't think it's like. What's a good example of like something that brought back old characters without bringing new characters killing off old ones? I think Sailor Moon was one of the best at doing that. Like they didn't have to kill anybody else to bring in Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto. Of course, Sailor Pluto was absolutely necessary, and you cannot have Sailor Moon without Sailor Pluto because I love her so much, and I will never accept Sailor Pluto's slander in any way, shape, or form. Sailor Pluto is my number one fictional crush of anything, anime, cartoons. Sailor Pluto is number one forever. Bushido is the typical samurai code that they follow. I believe it's the samurai code that they follow. Is Bushido. So that's cool. All right. Who just leveled up? Ash did. How far is Bosch? Oh, he's not too far. This is Balthier. Larsa's unfortunately like. So actually, oh, where'd he come from? He was not there a second ago. Let me level Balthier, and then let me get to everybody else actually. So there's something there would be something over here later. Oh boy. Sorry, about a tire just smacked me real quick. Jeez, I don't know where that came from. Okinawan Kempo Karate, which is more circular movements like Kung Fu rather than linear ones. Oh, okay, that's cool. So different forms of martial arts make people who master more than one style very, very dangerous to me. It's like it's one thing to seriously know one style. It is another to like I know like 8 different ones. Like what? It's like I'm like, okay, calm down, Daredevil. I know, or insert superhero, vigilant superhero here. I remember one of the comics, Spider-Man trained with, I think it was Iron Fist. And I'm like, what more does Spider-Man need? He's already got, like, the craziest amount of superpowers for a dude who got bit by a spider. Spider-Man is literally a menace to the rest of the Marvel Universe. They just don't know it because he's so goofy. Of course, there's a saying that, like, it's like the absolute last thing you ever want is a smiling Batman and a Spider-Man who's not joking. Okay, so Boss just leveled up. What's up, Burnsy? Oh shoot, it's one of the Jericho Clan members. Oh no, where is he going? Dude, we just saved you from a fight. What are you doing? Bro? What are you doing, bro? Don't attack the bunnies. Okay, he didn't attack the bunnies. The Batman Who Laughs is easily one of the most unsettling Batman concepts I think that's ever existed. Like the idea that there is a Jokerized Batman out there in the multiverse is just like, this is what nightmares are made of. Time to 7 o'clock. I'm probably going to be done about 8, y'all. So I'm just going to... Oh, wait. Bosch leveled up, right? Yeah. DC Metal is really cool. Although I gotta be honest, I think I'm loving the Absolute run right now even more than DC Metal. Because the Absolute run is ridiculous, fam. Like, they are like... And you'll never convince me anymore that Darkseid doesn't hate Batman with every fiber of his being. That man got a vendetta. Batman shot that man one time, and he was like... He's like, nah, we got, like Cardi B, got beef with me, he got beef forever. Anyway, I love Cardi B. Wow, they like had an NC. That the absolute DC run is probably one of the best runs, especially of an Elseworlds, that DC has had in a long time. They are really pushing the envelope as to like of asking the question, hey, what if everything went wrong? You know? And I'm sorry, I think Batman's dealing with the worst of it. Honestly, I feel like Batman's got the worst of it. Next up is Wonder Woman, and then third is Superman. Easy. It's weird how it's funny because like you can definitely tell in the story like I know it's a joke, but like I think you can almost like make the argument that Darkseid hates Batman more than he hates Superman. Just because of how the absolute universe is going. Like Superman is dealing with a lot, but not compared to what Batman's got to go through. Jeez Louise. I'll put it this way, Bat Scorpion, if you ever read it, the Joker. This is probably the most unsettling version of the Joker I've ever seen, and I mean that in earnest. Well, I can. Well, just in case anyone ever runs across this stream, I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But well, you know what? I'll put it this way: if you're watching this stream right now, you don't want Batman. If you want the absolute Batman or absolute DC spoiled for you, then I'll tell you when I'm going to stop talking. So, Bat Scorpion, before you go, if you want me to tell you a little bit about it, I can before you go. So, how about I pause here and let you guys know some May spoilers may be incoming. When I pause again, that's when they'll stop. How about that? Is that cool? Cool. So, Bat Scorpion, I can spoil some things for you if you want me to, since you probably won't get to read it for a good while if you read it at all. Okay, Valtyr's leveled up, but he gotta kind of gotta stay leveling up because that boy, man, he don't be a man. I don't level him up at all or something. You'd think I'd level up the guy who I equated to Gambit, but I just really don't. So. I feel like a lot of those comics did not do a good job with characterizing Bruce properly. I feel like a lot of comics don't. As when people say like they don't like Batman and there's some comics they point to, I'm like, oh, you read like the worst possible Batman story. Like if there's like a I don't know if the run's current right now of like this group of villains who are like old victims of Batman's battles with other villains, and like they're like trying to blame Batman for everything, and something happened to Tim, and there's stuff between him and Stephanie now. I'm just like, dude, first of all, first DC writers, you don't have to take the Spider-Man approach to Batman and make his entire life the worst possible thing ever. Oh, by the way, I'm non-spoiler talk since I really didn't really do much. But no, I feel like a lot of comics do not categorize Batman the right way. Unless Bad Scorpion, you did say you want me to spoil it, and the chat didn't come through and show that. If it did, because that does happen sometimes. I realize that sometimes I'll get something in the chat and I don't see it for whatever reason, and it doesn't pop up on screen or on the restream, which is weird. I did all that. I left all that time and came back, and there's still nothing here. That's crazy to me. Because, see, I feel like writing Batman is kind of tricky, because, yes, you have to write him as, like, you know, kind of arrogant and very sure of himself, but at the same time, though, there's a part of Bruce that knows what he's doing is not the best. There's a part of him that knows what he's doing is actually kind of wrong on some level, and to the point where he admits that several times. One of my favorite comics is Batman Hush. Easily, Batman Hush is one of the best Batman comics out there. If you've never read it, I suggest picking up Batman Hush. It is one of the greatest Batman comics, and introduces one of my favorite Batman villains in Hush. But seriously, the level of introspection we get of Batman, like of the stuff he has to deal with, you know, his life and you know the choices he's made. I feel like that's a good comic to really get how Batman perceives not just himself, but the world around him and people he interacts with. Like he straight up like admits that he feels like Superman is a better person than him. And you know, and there are a lot of people who would agree with that take, myself included. But that doesn't but that's because Superman's moral compass has to be better than Batman's because of what Superman essentially is and represents. And when I say is and represents, because Superman is, for all intents and purposes, whether you like using this word or not, a god. The only thing that can hurt him are two things: red solar energy and kryptonite. So basically, the two things that can kill him is one of the rarest minerals on this planet that doesn't even come from our planet. It comes from another planet, his home planet, and a literal cosmic event of a red sun are the only two things that hurt him. That's it. So unless you are essentially able to manipulate, you know, time, space, and have this amazing master in chemistry, you can't hurt Superman. So of course Superman has to have that moral compass to because he has to be better, because if he's not, humanity is, and I don't need to say this as a joke, screwed. You see it in things like the Injustice games and the movie. Like, if Superman ever let himself go down that road, humanity would have no chance. But back to Batman. Batman's whole mentality is, I think intentionally flawed from the get-go. What I mean by that is not that his mission of like trying to protect Gotham like that. I think that part's fine. I think what I mean when like is flawed from the get-go is his intention of thinking that he somehow has to prevent what happened to his parents from happening to anyone else. Now, I'm not saying that he can't have that feeling of wanting to, just keep other people safe. But he somehow, I feel like, and a lot of comics do show this, is like he's trying to stop those same two bullets that killed his parents, which is an insane mindset to keep yourself in. There's also why, like, which one was it? City of Bane. I had it on the shelf. That's why I was looking to see what it was called. Batman City of Bane is a comic where Bane essentially returns, takes over. It's different. It's a couple volumes after the I Am Bane storyline, which some people I think sometimes confuse one with the other. Because there was I Am Bane and then something else. I think the War of Jokes and Riddles, and then anyway, the point I'm trying to get to is, if I could ever just start talking, is that Bruce knows he's very imperfect and very flawed. That's kind of the thing with his character. He knows that he's not. You're not telling him anything he doesn't know. And when he does have that arrogance and everything, that's him masking what he truly knows about himself. Batman knows he's not perfect. Batman knows he's a flawed individual. Batman knows that he is a ticking time bomb in his own way. He knows that. The difference is that he knows he can also still do good, while he can. But that's why I like Batman. It's like he doesn't have that. He displays it to others, but he knows he's flawed. The Batman movie, Batman Under the Red Hood, also does a really good job of showing Bruce's internal mindset when Jason Todd comes back, in terms of and is trying to essentially either kill the Joker or get Batman to do it. That's actually another real brilliant piece of Batman lore that I'm glad they did, was bring Jason Todd back. I feel like the Batman Under the Red Hood movie is so good. It's one of their best ones. I feel like the whole thing of Jason Todd's death, first of all, was ridiculous in its own way. I also read that the way Jason Todd died, the whole call in and see if he lives or dies. I heard that I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what I read. That it was actually botted phone calls. For AI bots, we had botted phone calls to machines and everything like that. And they were botted phone calls, and that's why Jason Todd ended up dying. It wasn't actually the fans voting. It was someone bought it. It was some group, I guess some folks bought it the phone calls. So, well, I guess you could say it was still the fans doing it. But anyway, so yeah, it's like Jason Todd's death also contributed to Batman thinking that oh, see you, Bat Scorpion. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. You have a good one too. I think Jason Todd's ultimate death, privateer. Oh, sweet. Got a new trophy, privateer. Yowza. Hey, yo. I am getting paid out here in these streets, bro. Okay. Hey. Was there anything else I needed? It says I already have one of these. Oh, here it is. That's okay. Oh, wait. There was somewhere I saw some green magic stuff that I wanted, the green magic spells I wanted to get. I can't remember where that was. Let me go see if I can find out where that was. I don't think it was in Rabanasta because I've been there like 3 times now, and oh, I'm coming back for that stupid wall. Anyway, but not yet. Not yet. But soon, wall. Okay. So the Batman creating more enemies than he captured. I've always found that to be a very, very much a can we prove that kind of thing. Because, yes, a lot of villains came to Gotham specifically for Batman, and including one of my favorites, who is Bane. But, here's the thing. Those same enemies, I think some of those same enemies would have been created anyway. I think Poison Ivy still would have been created, no matter what Bruce did. I think you'd still get guys like Bane. Bane would still be a person, regardless of whether Batman was around or not. Joker, I don't know. I think he'd be around, just like not as intense. I don't know. I really don't know, because Gotham seemed like it was just a walking hellhole on its own. Text dating including. I do kind of want that, but I'm gonna wait to buy it. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Oh, I can't use it. Okay. The age-old question: would things be better if Batman killed? I'm gonna say no. Because I think Batman still needs that one moral arc that keeps him grounded. Because if Batman started killing, I really do think it would be a case of he wouldn't be able to stop. Two-Face, that's someone who would have existed, who wouldn't have existed had it not been for Batman. I feel like if it wasn't for oh, I already have one of these. Okay, I was about to buy it. Never mind. Two-Face wouldn't exist if had Batman not been around. He'd probably be okay. Okay, I have all this stuff. Wait. I think I should get that Forgotten Grimoire because I just feel like it's something I might need. Although, but I also feel like so many villains count on him not doing that if he ever did, I think the bigger shock would be like here's the thing. I think if Batman if he had ever started or stopped, I feel like they would get more intense. I feel like people like Penguin. I think Penguin. Okay, that is somebody who would exist whether Batman was around or not. Oswald Cobblepot would have 100% become a crime lord. I don't care if Bruce was there or not. The Riddler, also the same. So I think like guys like the Riddler, Penguin, Poison Ivy, Killer Croc, and Bane, I think they would all exist whether Batman was there or not. Would they be in Gotham? Penguin, 100% would be. Riddler, maybe. I think it's in Batman Hush. It is in Batman Hush. He catches Riddler, and Batman goes, I have expected him to retire by now. I'm gonna get that book, but I really do need this other stuff first before I even think about that. And besides, I can just kind of get more items, and well, I really should do more of this off stream. But today turned into a montage, training montage since everybody was busy. But no, I feel like because when you think about it, the guys who really like the real killers in Gotham tend to be Joker, of course, and like Two-Face question mark, but Two-Face usually targets specific people too. Like he'll go after like mobsters and stuff, like guys who did him wrong, and like he'll rob banks and whatnot, but he doesn't always like target other people. Where the freak was that green magic stuff I saw? Dang. Wait a minute. Okay, sorry for that. I don't know where that is. Could you like some other Batman villains though? Actually, Catwoman would exist. Catwoman would still be around had it not been for Batman. But then she's not a villain. She's more like an anti-hero. I don't think Harley Quinn would be around. I think Joker would have killed Harley Quinzel and never turned into Harley Quinn because he wouldn't have needed a sidekick at that point. If Batman killed Joker, now that I agree with, I feel like that's like the one death Batman should be okay with. But I feel like he's also worried that I think that's kind of the thing. I think that's the one reason why the Batman hasn't killed the Joker is because of the psychological hold Joker has on him in a way. Here's what I mean by that. I should do a whole video about this, and I think I might. I think Batman is afraid that if he kills the Joker will not be right about him killing him because I don't think Batman could care less one way or the other. I think he'll be wrong. I think he's afraid he'll be right. Joker will be right about him not being able to stop. I feel like Catwoman is shades of gray. It really depends on the comic and the story. I wish in the comics it was canon her and Bruce were married though, because like I like them better as a couple. Oh, I'm gonna need this individually. Catwoman is sort of like Robin Hood, because like one story she does steal specifically because, oh excuse me, her boyfriend at the time, not Bruce, was sick and needed some medicine, so she specifically was trying to save his life. So like it's moments like that where Catwoman actually isn't bad at all. But killing the Joker would, like, I think would worry Bruce psychologically, because he would think like after that it's like, you know, what's one more? You know, like you know, oh, you know, I killed the Joker, so you know, Two-Face, big deal. No, not Two-Face, like no, because I think he still sees Harvey as a friend he could save. So I think he would be like right, Riddler or Penguin, big deal. And I think that's why Bruce is apprehensive about killing Joker, because he's worried that Joker will end up being right, and that Bruce will be able to stop himself from killing another like major threat. Like, oh, actually, no, that's a better example. He's worried like okay, if I kill the Joker, then like why would I stop him from killing someone like Bane? Because Bane is legitimately the next biggest threat to Batman after the Joker. Fight me. I would almost want to dub Bane a bigger threat than the Joker to Batman, but that's just categorically not true. I mean, it's absolutely the Joker is the biggest threat. All right. Hold on. We do have a world map, don't we? We do. Whoa. This is the whole thing of the Mask of Easter set I have not looked at? What the hell? Alright. Ooh. I did not explore a lot of this place. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, Bane is like, that's the reason why he's one of my favorite Batman villains, because he's a legit threat to Batman on pretty much every level. Every level that other villains think they're a threat to Batman, Bane is seriously a threat to Batman. You know, I'm gonna go back to the Easter Sand. I'm gonna save first. Sorry, y'all. This really did turn into like a me trying to level up and get items montage, which I didn't intend for that to happen, but my bad. So, but no, Bane is seriously, because Bane is essentially Bruce if everything went wrong. That's how I look to see. That's how I view Bane. Bane is Bruce if everything went absolutely wrong, like you know. No money, locked in prison, blah blah blah, but still had his mind and drive and dedication. Like I always did like the story. There was one story way back in the day where it was rumored that Bane actually might be Bruce's half brother, like Thomas Wayne had an affair with Bane's mother. But it turns out that wasn't true. It turns out his father is King Snake, leader of Cobra, not G.I. Joe Cobra, but DC's Cobra. Dang it! He didn't have anything either. Was it the dude in the Western Sand? Oh wait, we can't go this way, right? Oh, that's right. It goes to the other bank of the... Ugh. I kind of want to reset. I kind of want to load the game for where I just saved last, instead of using another travel crystal. But nah. I think you get more when you do more. Yeah, I'll just live with my mistake. I just don't like to use too many of these. Where are we right now? Easter Sands. Okay, so we're going to the Western Sand. can use it. Oh wait, what is over this way? Did we went over here one time? Didn't I die immediately when I came this way one time? Anyway, it ain't attacking me. I'm not attacking him. But no, Batman's whole mythos is actually so fascinating on a psychological level because it really does ask the question of like, like how do you handle that kind of stuff? How do you handle, these villains and things like that on a regular basis? And knowing you could probably so. I feel like Batman killing the Joker, like I said, would give the Joker what he wants, but at the same time, I'd say that it's like, it's the Joker. Who cares if you prove him right? Like, he's a psychopath. But also, that first kill, yeah, it might start to feel gratifying. Because see, in Batman Under the Red Hood, he does admit that it would be too easy to kill the Joker. Like it wouldn't even be hard for him.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of the problem, right? Is like the Joker has this, like I said, psychological hold on Batman that that like just makes it impossible for him to really like. That's hard to break. I think the difference also is though is that Batman knows, it's not like he has an unrealistic like thought process of like, oh, what the Joker does isn't on me, he's a psychopath. No, Batman knows it's like whatever the Joker does, it's my fault. And of course, again, I think that's kind of the folly of his thought process as well. It's like he takes on the burden of responsibility. So he knows what the Joker has done more than anyone because he actually because I think hey Phantasm, glad you're okay, man. Glad you're okay. I got your message the other day. Ain't nobody leveled up because there was like So I think that's the thing with Batman is like he knows what what occurs because of him, but at the same time he can't really stop either. Like people depend on him, which is true. It's also why he probably why he won't retire either. I think Batman could retire and just give the mantle to someone else, like he did with like Robin the time when he was dead. But I think also Bruce worries that if something happens, if Dick Grayson or Tim Drake took the mantle and they died, that would be his fault too. All right. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Batman Beyond he had to retire because he was he was A, older,
Yeah.
and B, he almost used a gun. So he was like, nope, I should quit now. I think the only comic I've ever seen Batman use a gun and not be freaked out by it was the Dark Knight, not the movies, but the Batman Return of the Dark Knight Returns storylines.
Ha.
I feel like something's gonna jump me here when I do this. Huh. Nothing happened. Feels fake, but okay. Anyway, giant pelican. Whoa! I was not supposed to come here. Ooh, should I do this? Should I do this? I kind of want to do this. Let's do this. Oh, we can't go further. Dang it! Okay. There's something over there I wanted to fight. Oh! Oh! It affected the rest of the area? That's awesome! Yeah, because I'm heading back to the Sand Sea, because where'd all the enemies go? Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. But I do love how like all of like Batman's allies always get mad at him for not killing the Joker, and none of them do it. Like Green Arrow, like I feel like Green Arrow talks the most ish out of everybody, at least from the like the cartoon side of things. And actually, you know, in the comics, he would run his mouth a lot there too. But for all them people who think Batman is so wrong for letting the Joker live, I don't see none of them rushing over to Gotham to to kill them the doggone selves. Would Batman get mad and not trust them anymore and everything like that? Probably, but like, you know, they already don't trust him, so what do they care? I just feel like a lot of people are kind of, okay,
Yeah.
Those elementals suck. We're leaving it alone. Eventually I'm going to fight those elementals, but like, just not now. Because they're the worst. But yeah, I don't think it's so much that Batman. I was gonna say Batman gets a bad. I don't think so much he gets a bad rap. I think however you feel about him is fine. I just don't like I think if you incorrectly categorize him is one thing. You can have a problem with his like morals and everything. Not morals, but like his approach and everything. All you want. I think that's kind of the point of the character. But I feel like miscategorizing him is where you lose the argument, really. Like I always love that death animation where they fly back and get their little head horns stuck in the sand. Like that. I love that. Oh, since I have at least 3 people watching right now. More Phenomenal Expo, June 6th to the 7th. Where is it? SpaceCon, June 12th to the 14th. RCW Honors, July 29th. Legend of the Light Dragon, August 28th. And, of course, Full Circle, May 30th. And let's, before I save, yeah. I thought I explored the rest of this place. I have not. Leveling up not as fast, but points in our favor. We are getting a ton of license points that I should start spending soon. I'll probably do that before I end the stream. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Vaughn leveled up. As soon as I said we're not leveling up as fast, Vaughn leveled up. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize it was 7:45. Maybe I don't want to go too deep into this place. Might be in a loop I can't get out of right away. I could do a surprise late night stream. See if anyone's still up when I get back, but I don't know. Well, there's always tomorrow for dreams to come true. That doesn't matter either way.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Houdini! Okay, sorry. Couldn't help it. I know I've already done that more than once, but yeah. I found it hilarious that I came this way but didn't actually go this way. Actually, no, wait. No, that makes sense because I remember trying to just get through this part because this area is kind of crazy. So that tracks. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 of the stones. Oh, wow. Sometimes, okay. Okay, I get it now. What the hell? Okay. Maybe if he came down here with the rest of us, he'd have a shot. Okay. This goes somewhere. And I don't think we want to figure out where yet. Now I'm in a dilemma. I'm in a bit of a pickle. Do I... Alright. Because it's kind of, because of how today went, I gotta actually jet in a few. So let me go back the way I came. And I may do this off camera and record, not off camera, but like off stream and record it and come back with it. Like kind of like I meant to do for the Valkyries for God of War, which I haven't done yet. So I'm gonna try to maybe even do that pretty soon too. So, let's head back. Good thing is I can try along the way and get more stuff. Okay, I thought I would say which is which.
Yeah.
Out there, you slow as all get out, fam. Oh. Wrong way.
Yeah.
Wow. Alright. Oh! Okay. Maybe this trip wasn't as one of those as I thought it was gonna be. What's Ash at? Oh, wrong button. 27. Okay. He's very good. He's not bad. He's 27. He's very good. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, let me go save so I can go check out where our license points are at. Cause I feel like we've like fought a lot of stuff, so like our license points should be pretty high. Avoid the trap. Avoid the trap. Avoid the trap. Sound like Mulan. Get off the roof. Get off the roof. Get off the roof. Get off the roof. Oh man, now I want to watch Mulan. Now I want to watch Mulan. You have dishonored your family, destroyed my palace, and you have saved us all. I do love how like royalty like that works when he bowed to Mulan, like that was like no, everyone has to bow to this girl, because if the emperor himself has dubbed her worthy enough to bow to, and I always like that kind of thing, and both in real life and in storytelling, of like someone who's like so worthy of honor that even the highest recognized person in the land dubs this person worthy of honor, everyone else does too. I always like that. All right, let's see what we can do real quick before we go. Yes. There's something over here I wanted. Yeah, there was. Okay. Now, over here. I may get this, but... Huh. Cool. Oh, nope. Ah, swiftness. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Okay. Later. Yeah, she needs this, like, so bad. Yeah, the Green Magic would be great. If I could ever find out who the freak sells it! I think it just increased her health, so I don't think she needs a second one yet. Yeah, it's about time so I get to level 2 of their miss. Yeah. Speaking of which. He's an Inquisitor. He'd expect some kind of Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Our chief weapons are surprise. Fear and surprise. Our main weapon is surprise. Surprise. Fear and surprise. Our 2 main weapons are fear and surprise. Our 3 main weapons. Amongst our weaponry. Okay. An almost fanatical devotion to the Pope are amongst our weapons. That's like Goku pole? It did. Okay. I thought I made that up in my head for a second. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. It's gonna be stuck in my head now. Sorry, guys. Our chief weapons are fear and surprise. Amongst our weaponry. Oh, I want to go fight that wall now so bad. Oh! Yes, please. Oh, I need a couple more so I can get her balance. Yeah. I realize I have not been talking a lot because I've just been locked in. Jeez. Man, I almost sound like my mom just now. If I had been locked into my schoolwork like I have in this game, Lord. Oh, I went there, everybody. I came back around. Okay. Actually, did I do both sides? Oh wait, no. She desperately needs also an increase in life. What? She already has 2, right? Yeah, she does. Okay, so I need a few more for Ash for 2 things I wanted for her, but everybody else is not too bad. Okay, we're actually in a pretty good spot. All right, so we'll stop there for the night, and I'm gonna get ready to go do some other stuff. And I may do some recording of a stream without going live. So I might just be just going through like some of the Western Stand and everything. And if that's the case, if it's something that's like really significant, like story, like not story, but like really significant happens, I'll post it and I'll tell you guys to go check it out because I'm gonna save again because I panic save also because of how things work. But of course. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. It really means a lot whenever you guys pop in, even if it's for a little bit, even if it's for the whole stream. It always means a lot to me. Where is it? Here it is. Gotta get this organized all over again. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry for the short stream. Like usually we go about 2 hours. This one's about an hour and a half. But life. But I want to thank you all so much for jumping in, talking with me, and I hope you're having a good time. And I hope everyone's having a great day. Hope all is well. Phantasm, glad you're feeling much better. That's great to hear. You heal up, you take care of yourself, and we'll see you real soon, man. So you take care of yourself, and it's it's all gonna be good. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I appreciate it. Whether you're watching this live or VOD, it doesn't matter to me. It just matters that you guys watch. No matter how long, no matter how many times, I appreciate that you watch. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. You go on this crazy road to be good people, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Minasan, sayonara. Peace.